UEW's farewell show at the Metroflex Sports Complex in Long Beach this Saturday. I was supposed to go one-on-one with Baron, but when Baron found out he was going one-on-one with Snipes, all of a sudden he couldn't make it. But it's all good because now I'm going one-on-one with Rancho Camacho. And Rancho, I'd like to offer you my condolences. Because now you stepping in the ring with a real athlete. And by the end of the night, you will know my name when I say, what's my name? Snipes.
Underground Fiends, welcome to a new episode of Underground ITV. This is your voice of the Underground Society, Aussie V, and we are 2 days away from Marked for Death, happening this Saturday, December 7th. Tickets are starting at just $10. You can get those tickets at uewrestling.com. And while this Saturday will be Marked for Death, matches were held on deadly ground at Hellbound, the Showcase of Savages, one match in particular between the PBA and Chaz. And this match was for the Underground Empire Wrestling Eastern Pacific Championship and is under catch combat rules. Now let's go to ringside.
UEW contacted me. They contracted me to do a catch wrestling combat match. And baby, that's right up my alley. Yeah. I am a through and through grappler. Yeah. Don't call me a pro wrestler. I'm a grappler. One of the best. I don't think you people came here to see a point contest. Speaking of which, I believe you people came here to see a fight. Yeah. The referee, I want to ask you to throw the point system out of this whole game. I'm not about points. I don't train to be the best point getter. I train to be the best fighter. I train to be the survivor on the streets. So, let's throw the points out the window, and if PBA accepts, let's make this submission and knockout only.
Submission, knockout only?
Call it that way. I've had issues with the office already. Call it that way. I'll take the heat.
So you're telling me you want a submission or knockout match?
That's it.
You know what? Let's do it.
It's on, motherfucker!
Does Chaz know what he's doing? PBA is undefeated, and Chaz has taken away an advantage by being able to become victorious by way of the point system. But Chaz has got something to prove. I mean, that is granted if PBA accepts, which this is an advantage to the champion here. I can't see him turning down this offer. PBA is currently a purple belt under the great Shande Ribeiro, training at Black House MMA, and he's also trained with the likes of Lyoto Machida and Anderson Silva. So I don't understand the Chaz's line of thinking here. Usually a competitor that's used his brain, but maybe he's gotten a few too many blows in training, blows to the head. Not thinking clearly, but definitely has the confidence, no doubt.
Who in the fuck do you think you are? Uncle fucking Chaz, Herrera, whatever the fuck you call yourself, whatever your name is. I am the UEW Eastern Pacific fucking champion. You called me out here in my element. This is my element. I come from one of the best world-renowned jiu-jitsu grappling lineages in the fucking world. Right there in Hebrew Jiu-Jitsu Association. Right there on my back. Carry that banner high and fucking proud. Representing Team Black Cows MMA headquarters right here in Los Angeles, California. Trained and been brazened and forged in the fire by some of the best in the very world. That you're not man enough to even carry their jock straps, nor mine.
Yikes.
You said you want to catch combat, Matt. You know what? I kind of see where you're going. You saying I've lost my way. I haven't lost my way. I'm just tired of the political bullshit, whether it be in MMA, whether it be in jiu-jitsu, whether it be here in professional wrestling. I'm not for the bullshit politics. I'm here to take what's rightfully mine, and that's why I'm the fucking champion.
Take your ass! Fuck the politics!
That's what I'm going to do. I'm here to fuck you up. Point blank, period. So, fuck catch combat rules. We're taking it back to the old school corner streets of Brazil, Porrada, Borja, Muito Bom. All that shit right here in fucking beautiful Long Beach. Metroflex Gym, Hellbound. I'm gonna take you a fucking hell, boy. You're gonna wish you weren't fucking born.
These two square each other up. Now both lock arms, jockeying for position. Men separate, apart. Trying again. It looks like PBA with the takedown, in control. Now Chaz counters, trying to free that right, or that left arm. And he almost had it. PBA rolls over, floats over now, has a knee to the stomach of Chaz and just has some slaps across the face. Angered Chaz there. They're still separating from each other. Now, if anything, Chaz can't let his anger get the best of him. His first chance against the PBA, this kind of contest where it seems PBA has the advantage. Can't afford to not stay focused. German suplex from Uncle Chaz. Now, be looking to lock up here. Both men fighting for position. It seems like one will land a maneuver and then they'll separate, but looking to carry momentum. PBA throws Chaz now. Looks like he has a knee to the shoulder. Now trying to... Has that right arm isolated at Chaz, but Chaz able to maneuver out of it. And Chaz looks to separate that right arm. PBA pushes him back. Chaz in the corner. Both men on both feet. And now had set up Chaz on the top. This might be one way to knock out his opponent. Looks to be setting up for a superplex. And nails it. Although damage done to PBA as well.
1.
And if it wasn't obvious in the very beginning, PBA not want to care much for Chaz, so one to inflict as much damage.
5.
And the referee already had a count of 5.
7.
I don't know if he had some crack or something before the match, but I don't know, he was in a hurry to finish this, but
Make that big step.
PBA back to attack on Chaz, breaking that count. Now pounds his opponent, nailing strike after strike. Fists, clubs, elbows. And Chaz trying to apply a triangle, although there he has separated one of the arms. But PBA on his feet could possibly pick up Chaz. No, rather it looks to be almost trying to force him to flip over. Causes him to release the hold. PBA with a front face lock. Or no, actually, gut wrench power bomb to Chaz.
1.
Jack makes it a little difficult to see what exact maneuvers are being held, but referee with the speedy count. It must be his pre-match ritual of being extra focused. And I understand it's a title match. He almost counted these competitors out at 9. But luckily PBA to his feet. Still, the draw would have been favored to the champion. Chaz, though. Chaz might be out.
2.
That's it! Chaz was out this whole time! PBA victorious! PBA successful in his title defense and still undefeated. No better way than at the Showcase of Savages to make your mark in the underground and prove your point. In a contest that was initially a catch combat match, a point-based scoring system, thrown out the door. Knockout submissions only. And it didn't seem like a problem for PBA to become victorious. And Underground Fiends, there you have it. The rules slightly changing, but still the Philadelphia Badass, the PBA, still your Underground Empire Wrestling Eastern Pacific Champion. And he'll be defending that championship this Saturday at March 4 Death against the California Black Sheep, the longest reigning champion of the modern era, Mike Rain. As Mike Rain lost that championship in August, this will be his first time challenging for that very title in over a decade. And also with first times at Hellbound, for the first time ever, Blakhart Fern Owens challenges Homeless Jimmy for the Underground Empire Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Now, Homeless Jimmy with the advantage as he has competed in steel cage matches before, but this was Blakhart Fern Owens' first time competing in a steel cage. So let's go to ringside.
Hey, your announcer's in here, jackass!
Underground Fiends, it is now time for your main event of the evening. Obviously, will be held in a steel cage, and it is for. I respect you enough that I will kill you with all my might.
What? Kill him.
And it is for the Underground Empire Wrestling. Ha! I have enough respect for you that I won't kill you with all my might. I'm gonna leave you in this ring bloody as fuck. No! No! Heavyweight Championship! Introducing first the challenger to my left, weighing in at 214 pounds, hailing from the Bay of Dead Angels, Blakhart, Fern Owens, and his opponent,
Shut the fuck up!
weighing in at 210 pounds, hailing from wherever he may roam. He is the current Underground Empire Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Homeless Jimmy!
He's gotta get down. Camera. I can't leave it. Roger, Sam. Oh shit, he can't wait to get out.
Oh shit! It's a 4 on 4! Open the fucking door! Open the door! Open the door! Open the
All right, Underground Fiends, here we get going with this main event. Jimmy in control, and Fern had tried to escape early. Unsuccessful though, Jimmy with some chops in the corner. Follows with the knee to a gut, then a headbutt. Now from one corner to the other, hip attack. Now you'll notice that there is a golden shopping cart in the ring, as Jimmy delivers a headbutt right to the Blackhearts of Fern Owens. This is a new shopping cart that has been acquired due to the recent financial success of becoming champion UEW. Homeless Jimmy, after obviously successfully executing that vertical suplex, Jimmy has that golden cart, setting it up. Now, Fern across into the gold cart. And all that trash and rummage falls to the outside, or rather into the middle of the ring, but I think Jimmy might have been scammed, because if that was gold, that would have disformed a lot easier, but it's rather sturdy. I think Jimmy might have gotten scammed. I don't think I can tell him, though. Rather, regardless, Jimmy trying to go back to work on Fern, looking to shoot him off into the cart again, though Owens this time reversing. Now Jimmy thrown into the cart. Fern with the chair across the back of the champion. Delivers another. Now setting up the chair into that corner and grabbing the other. Jimmy with a front drop kick, though, gets Fern off his feet. And Fern found himself stuck between that chair back and the seat. Jimmy's stomping head first into that steel elbow across the back of the neck. Now he's wearing that chair like a necklace. Now with a guillotine. With that chair across the neck. Fern looks to be concerned about his jaw. Jimmy has him by the hair, scraping his scalp across the cage wall. And this is Fern's first steel cage match, and it is not going the way he wanted. Jimmy in clear control. Fern's still stuck there. Jimmy might have to be careful. If enough of Fern's weight forces that cage wall to break, if Fern falls, he would become the new champion. Now Jimmy with that chair. Fern's skull sandwiched between that chair and that cage wall. Does it again. Now gets that left arm. Shots met straight to the skull of the challenger. Now Jimmy's got that chair set up in the corner. Must be grabbing something from that rummage. Looks like a wire brush. Just taking in the back of the neck. Continuing to use that wire brush. Slams Fern's skull into that chair. And then he's got that wire brush taking into the forehead. Jimmy now bleeding for sure. Low blow from Jimmy. And now he's got those skewers. Plants into the head of Owens. Knee to the chest. Fern is down to his knees. Now with an arm around the neck of Owens. Momentarily before releasing. Jimmy looking around. Finds the chair to the gut of Owens. Now shooting Owens off. Spinning heel kick from Jimmy. Instinctively going for a pin, but you can only win by escape. Now moving the cart out of the way. Looking to open that door. Fern pushing the cart into the back of the leg of Jimmy. And now Fern with a neck breaker to Jimmy on top of that cart. Now Fern on the top. Leg drop across the neck of Jimmy as he was lying on the cart. Now sticking one of those skewers into the eye of Jimmy. Impairing his vision. Jimmy and that cart stands between Fern and the UEW Championship as the door is right there. Now suplex off the cart on to the cans and bottles. Fern now instinctively going for a pin. This is his first steel cage match. He must escape through the door or climb over, of course.
Open the fucking door, you dumb fuck!
Jimmy now up to his feet, pulling Fern back.
Oh, yes.
Head first into the cart. Another time. Now an elbow to the back of the neck of Fern, follows with another. Now Fern is standing on the cart. Fern picking him up. Belly to back suplex. On top of that cheese grater. Is now flattened. Jimmy continues going to work on Fern. Instead of opting for an escape. Now, could Jimmy be looking to climb over the top? It is one way, although Fern not taking those chances. Fern trying to set up Jimmy to deliver a power bomb. Although Jimmy counters, Hurricane Run off the top rope.
Come on, Jimmy.
Jimmy now trying to make his way to the door, I believe. Unless he's not done with Fern. Which I think might be the case. Picking up Fern. Massive right hand from Jimmy. Fern down on both knees. Rams the cart head first. Another. Possibly gonna make it third time's a charm, and does. Still didn't knock him out enough to suppress the insults from Fern. Now, Jimmy up with a lifting DDT onto the cart. Fern looks out. Jimmy making his way out the door.
Here is your winner, and still the Underground Empire Wrestling Heavyweight Champion,
Jimmy victorious in this cage match. Fern barely realizing where he is at this moment. Fern still feeling the effects. Unable to stand at this moment. Jimmy, though. Fern trying to defend himself. Jimmy extending, though. Sign of respect, sign of sportsmanship. These two competitors are the heart and soul of the Underground. Respect given to Fern, respect given to Jimmy. Unlimited amount of respect shown to the champion from the challenger. What? It's Sean Black and the tag team champions, Jimmy Mayhem and Human Tornado. It's a triple team attack on the champion. With all these items used in the last match. The chair, the cart. Tornado is taking that chair into the neck of the champion. Strikes him there.
I told y'all! Danielle, your bitch ass, I told you too! It ain't okay!
Sean Black sending a message. This must have been the plan he was referring to earlier. sent a message that he wants his championship match against Homeless Jimmy. Shawn had previously been the Underground Empire Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, lost it in the year of 2016 to Fern Owens. And now has this door set up in the corner. Holy shit! Shawn just drove himself through Jimmy through that door. And his intentions have been made clear. And Underground Fiends, there you saw Homeless Jimmy successful in retaining his UEW Heavyweight Championship. However, he was attacked by the Urban Juggernaut Shawn Black, as well as Human Tornado and Jimmy Mayhem, and no doubt Homeless Jimmy was going to be out for justice, as they were previously scheduled to take place in the main event for the UEW Heavyweight Championship. It was supposed to be Homeless Jimmy versus the Urban Juggernaut Shawn Black. However, card subject to change has never rung truer than it does right now, as Homeless Jimmy will be unable to compete. However, Shawn Black will still be at the venue. He's still scheduled to be there. Who knows what kind of chaos he's going to create now that he doesn't have a title match. And Fiends also previously announced was Snipes going up against Baron Rosa. However, Baron Rosa now unable to compete. However, Camacho making his debut at Hellbound will be stepping up to the plate, and it'll be Snipes going one-on-one against Camacho. And in a women's division match, the Mistress of the Highway, Danica Bloodwind, goes up against Muha. And Blakhart Fern Owens has previously stated that he wants a piece of the Arizona boys and a man from Arizona. The Man in Black, Alex Salyers, has been happy to oblige, and he will be going one-on-one against Fern Owens. And for the Underground Empire Wrestling Tag Team Championships, it'll be Beautiful Jimmy Mayhem and the Urban Gladiator Jay Washington taking effect the Freebird rule for this time only, replacing the Human Tornado. They will be going up against Biggie Biggs and Tony Ray's the Heavy Hitters. And for the Underground Empire Wrestling Eastern Pacific Championship, the California Black Sheep, Mike Rain, will be challenging the Philadelphia Badass, the PBA. And in a sadistic six-way elimination match for the UEW UiTV Championship, Shiloh Greaves will be defending against Guy Cool, Red Bat, Lord Atu, and two competitors to be determined. And in the main event, in a shower door and gusset plate death match, the Definition of Pain, Terex, goes up against, for the first time and potentially last time in deathmatch competition, the Human Tornado. Bitch, are you for real? Once again, that's happening this Saturday, December 7th at the Metroflex Sports Complex in Long Beach, where the event will be held indoors. Tickets are starting at just $10. You can get those tickets at uewwrestling.com. Come check out this potential last time you'll be able to see UEW live for the foreseeable future. And Underground Fiends, for UiTV, this is your voice of the Underground Society, Ozzy V. And I'll see you this Saturday, December 7th in Long Beach for Marked for Death.
Legendary verse, boom, ask questions later, shoot first. Let me go, I don't know what's worse, leaving in a body bag or leaving in a